Hi, good evening all. Well, I'm going to talk about yesterday's game. It's preseason. Let's talk about it coming up. I'm just not going to get caught into winning and losing. I think that Boston game was an exception to the rule for me because what's important, guys, is we stay healthy. That's what's important. Now, the Sabres, guys, as we know, didn't win this game. I was impressed with the effort. I was impressed with Tage. And, hey, look, it's preseason. There's no point in getting caught up with it. Let's look at the numbers because there's another video I want to do today. I just want to bypass this video, but for the record, I want to have the post-game analysis of my own head, what I've seen. Here we go. All right, shots on goal, very tight game, guys. Very tight game, period, really. You know, this Penguins team iced a really good team in this game. They outshot us 30-27. Face-offs, 49% for them, 51% for the Sabres. They were 0 for 3 in the power play. We were 0 for 4. They had 14 hits. We had 6. Looked a lot like our usual team there. And they had 5 blocks. We had 12 shots on goal per period. 7-6 Sabres in the first, 11-7 Penguins in the second, 13 apiece in the third. There you see that 30-27 total. Scoring. Raquel opens it up for them, makes it 1-0 in the second period, 11-27. Thompson in the last minute ties it up in a play that I thought Greenway created. 1-1 heading into the third. O'Connor scores at 8:48, guys, and that was about it. The 1906 goal was just a formality. At that point, unfortunately, it just felt like that kind of game, and the Penguins win this 3-1. So the effort was there, and the new look Sabres, you're kind of surprised we didn't come back and win. You know, that's how I felt, guys. It's like, hey, come on, guys. I thought they'd do it. I thought they would actually come back and still win this game somehow. I was happy with the effort compared to the Leafs game. I think the Leafs game will be the worst one that they probably play in the entire preseason. And look, we're seeing some signs of some younger guys. Ryan Johnson. I mean, there's things that we're seeing in this preseason that are very, very good. Benson, of course, that we'll see what transpires when it comes to opening night. Who's in our roster? Who cut the team? Who's going to stick around for at least 9 games? Or, you know, like things like that. There's things that we have to ask ourselves. I mean, we can't do that with Johnson, but we can do it with Benson. So there's things we have to look at as the season really comes toward us. Now, right, guys, we have 4 games left. 3 games left. My bad. 3 games left. Let's take a quick look at that, or I'll just no point in clipping it, guys. Let me just go to teams and Sabres, and I'll tell you I know we have. All right, there it is. We have Columbus back-to-back, and we close up against Pittsburgh at Buffalo. So there'll be a bit of revenge factor in Buffalo, and guys, most of our regulars will be playing October the 6th. I would figure most of them. Now, if there's anything bright I want to take from this game, guys, is Eric Comrie, okay? Already, I'm a believer that UPL should not cut this squad. Really, guys, and I know there's a lot of UPL fans out there. I'm just, you know, I'm out of patience, I guess, maybe is what it is. You know, I look, the kid obviously is doing something right. He got drafted by us. He's been in our system for years. It just seems like he just can't become better than average. And that's a problem. It's a problem, folks. I mean, we can't just sit here and say, oh, well, he's going to develop into... He should have developed already. Like last year, not even this year, last year, something should have happened. So, you know, it shouldn't have been... Think about it. Levi comes in last year, just takes the reins and takes the bull by the horn and puts us into, like, the playoff race. I just don't think maybe UPL is up to that challenge maybe his entire career. It's weird. That's sometimes how it goes, guys. Some guys just don't make it. And let's face it, he's just not... It's not like he's a first-round pick or anything either. And, you know, we can make the argument about Levi going 7th. Well, Florida scouts were that good. They picked him before he exploded. So they're smart over there. They know what they're doing in Florida. You know, their scouting system anyway. So guys, this is just where I'm at with it so far. So far, number 1's Levi. Number 2 for me is Comrie right now. If the season were to open today, I would not have Devin Levi. I would not have UPL cutting the team right now. So we need to see more UPL. I hope UPL gets a lot of work. You know, to be honest, I don't even care if they play Devin Levi again, guys. Maybe play him on the 6th against Pittsburgh. You know, put them all 3 of them maybe in for a period that game. But my guess is it's going to be more of a serious attempt to win by that point. This is the thing. So I would say I would let UPL for sure get the start next game. That's what I would do against a not very good Columbus team right now. I mean, there's a lot of question marks over there. We all know this. So, you know, like I would let him get the start and I'd let Comrie back him up in those 2 games. I'd like to see what UPL does. Or at least, you know what I would do? With that back-to-back, I would actually split time with both those goalies the next 2 games and I'd have Devin Levi in the final game. That's what we really should do, guys. Really, if it was up to me. I would take the next 2 games. I would have Comrie close it. I'd have UPL open it. The next game, I'd have Comrie open it, UPL close it. Okay? And then I'd have Devin Levi straight out in the final game of preseason. And maybe even, you know, he rests the 3rd, even that, you know? So that's what I think we should do, guys, because we have to answer this question before the 12th. We can't have this lingering. And for me, it's not losing yesterday that worries me. I liked our effort. I did. I liked the effort by Comrie too, though. You see? And UPL looked kind of stoned, high on something the game before. No confidence, making mistakes, mental errors. I know there was 2 breakaway goals on him in that Toronto game, but come on, guys. That's not an excuse to let them in. You're supposed to stop those. You're the goalie. You know, you're not, oh no, they have a breakaway. Come on. So we got to do something. We've got to shape this, mold this properly. We can't guys, we can't just do the nice thing and say, well, UPL's been in our system. We have to give him the time, not Comrie. We can't, you know, we can't. There's too much on the line this year. Because if the Sabres this year, guys, missed the playoffs by 1 or 2 points, and it was because we played UPL too many games, tell me then how you'll feel. How much, even for those believers of UPL, how will you feel then? If UPL crashes and burns and all of a sudden we hit a rut and Levi, let's say, gets us out of it. I don't know, a lot of questions I have. All right, guys, done for this one. I just wanted to throw my 2 cents about this game. 2-2. We win 2 of our last 3. I'm good. I just want to have a winning record in preseason. The rest of it, I don't care, really. I just want this preseason over with. Really, I want to get to the real season. And anyway, I got another video coming your way. See you then.